The starter, marshal, club pros, and every backshop worker has seen 100 players just like you. They see thousands of rounds a year, and during that time, the same types of players always show up. You might be special in your family or group of friends, but when you show up to the course, you're just another typical golfer in the eyes of the staff. The question is, which one are you? The most common player is the organizer. This is the guy who makes it happen by reserving the tee time under his name and then constantly reminding his playing partners when the tee time is, what course it's at, the best way to get there, what condition the course is in, what the weather will be like, what betting game you'll be playing, etc., etc. Every group needs one of these, so it's not bad to be one, but don't overdo it. You can easily scare away your friends if you're too militant about your schedule. Make a tee time, inform your group, and then follow up either the day of or the night before if it's an early tee time. You can also aggravate the staff if you're too overbearing. Asking if you can go off early before your whole foursome arrives will not do you any favors with the starter. Calling the pro shop on your way to the course to ask what the weather is like, also not needed. The weather won't change that much during your 15-minute commute, and the pro shop staff knows just as much as you do when it comes to the weather prediction. We love a good organizer, but once you're at the course, chill out. The staff will take it from there. To offset the anxiety produced by the organizer, every group also has a chill guy. This is the one most likely to show up late or not at all. This is the person who you tell the tee time is actually 30 minutes earlier than the correct tee time, and they'll probably still be late somehow. They'll be tying their shoes on the first tee and asking the starter to put out the group behind to try to get a few extra minutes to stretch or get a coffee. The chill guy is usually the drinker of the group too, often armed with a flask and a credit card ready at the hip with a keen eye on the horizon in case the beverage cart approaches from any angle. Like the organizer, this is a great guy to have in your group as long as it doesn't go too far. The chill guy has been known to not know when it's his turn to play or where to park the cart. Chill guy also probably marks the score while standing on the green instead of moving to the next tee and marking it down there. The chill guy is great to have during scramble events where the stakes are low, but think twice before inviting this guy to your member guest. Oftentimes, it's the too serious guy who gets the invite to the member guest because he was no fun during the local pub scramble. The third most common player in your group is the pro who never made it and watches too much golf on TV guy. This is the easiest player to spot because he will most likely be wearing Jay Lindbergh, Travis Matthew, or Malbon apparel. His outfit will match, and he might even be wearing white pants. The clubs will match his desired handicap, not his current one, and they will be absolutely spotless. If you play a nice course with the too serious guy, he might not even let the backshop handle his sticks, thinking they won't know how to treat them. Too serious guy's biggest flaw is that he lets his emotions get the better of him out on the course. A shot that is not that bad will be deemed a failure because it didn't work out exactly as planned. Instead of the shot stopping within 5 feet next to the pin, it's center of the green 22 feet away, which will send him into a fit. Breaking a club or yelling obscenities are unfortunately too common with this player. But where you must draw the line is if this player's antics overflow into the treatment of the staff. They're not paid enough to deal with this guy. So if your too serious guy is getting out of hand, then stop inviting him. I'd rather take an extra organizer than be embarrassed by the too serious guy even one time. The last typical golfer may not be in every group yet, but give it a few years and then refer back to this post. The content golfer is slowly on the rise and is the player who is solely there to impress their followers. They're constantly filming, asking for pictures instead of focusing on the game. While I don't mind a quintessential pick at the beginning of the round with everyone standing in a straight line, hands crossed on top of our drivers with little to no smile, I do understand that this isn't enough for some people. But breaking out a ring light, tripod, and extension stick is a bit much during a round. Hey, if you want to make it as a golf influencer, then go for it. But do it at times that won't hold up your group or those behind. Oftentimes, the content guy wants to create an atmosphere that includes music playing and staged pranks. We've all seen the snake attached to the shirt joke, or trying to rizz up the cart girl, or matching outfits, or the worst, a choreographed dance or skit. Again, if you want to do this, go right ahead during off-peak hours, but chances are your playing partners just want to have fun playing golf and don't care who knows about it. There used to be a time when people would skip out on work or their significant other to sneak in around a golf, and so the golf course was a haven of secrecy and respect. Now courses are changing gears to accommodate new golfers with relaxed dress codes, etiquette, and privacy policies. We're seeing more content golfers. Ben Hogan and Gene Saracen would be rolling over in their grave if they saw what happens on some of the courses these days. The ironic part is many of these players will complain about how slow the game is too. If you want to play fast and record content, then maybe golf isn't the sport for you. So which golfer are you? Which one can you do without? Did I miss any? Let me know. Thanks for watching. I'm Clint McCormick, resident golf professional here at golfspan.com.